Version 1.2 of Where Winds Meet is officially live, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed. There is so much new content, believe it or not, and just tons and tons of quality of life updates that you'll just surprisingly come across as you just naturally play the game. A lot of these updates were not even included in the patch notes, and it just gave me a good feeling about the future of the game if the updates continue to be this in-depth and honestly just overall amazing. In this video, I'll be highlighting the updates that are most important to you, and feel free to jump around with the timestamps below. So that being said, let's jump into what I think is probably the most important thing, which is right in your shop icon right here. If you head right on over on that top portion of the menu to offers and then exchange shop and check out the season shop, you're going to see some updates on the left side. So yes, you still have your gear chest to get, but right underneath that you have a legendary gear exchange option, which finally allows you to use this unique currency to get guaranteed legendary gear. Not only is it guaranteed legendary gear, but you can also select the type of gear you get from it, which is huge. I know a lot of you guys are having bad luck with RNG, and this is going to make your life a whole lot easier. So again, I highly recommend you purchase those 3 each week. You can also get guaranteed gold tuning material items. You can get 6 of these per week to basically guarantee a gold slot when tuning an item. In my opinion, both of those items are very, very important, but I would definitely prioritize this tier 71 chest, and I'll show you how exactly it works too. I'll go ahead and purchase 2 of them for now, and I'll use them. And essentially you can choose the specific item within that certain set that you want. So I got 2 chests, so I'm going to choose a dual blade and then also this echo dart here. You can see I got 2 legendaries, but it does not guarantee good tuning perks. As you can tell, I got bad luck right there, but hey, at least I finally got legendary weapons because I was struggling with that quite a bit earlier on. So hey, that's a win for everyone. Make sure you jump in that, and again, that is weekly. Also, in the appearance exchange, there are a few new updated items, so be sure to check that out in case you want to use your tickets on some of these new skins that honestly, some of them are not that bad. And these use your activity appearance tickets, which I'm guessing a lot of you guys have a decent stash of now after playing this much. With that being said, let's just go ahead and jump into the next important update, which I think a lot of you guys may have not really realized, but in your arsenal, there's now this little reward icon in the bottom right. I highly recommend you just jump in there and claim the rewards because you get some free coins, and let's face it, I know you guys are all struggling for more coins to upgrade more of your different categories for your character. The other thing I wanted to call out, which was kind of snuck in there, you can see I've got a max of 550 stamina here, and it restores 1 point every 8 minutes. Before version 1.2, this was 1 every 9 minutes, so we will likely feel this as time goes on, and we'll just be able to do more and more activities because our overall stamina, well, our energy, is going to be replenished a lot faster. Next up, I did want to kind of call out the fact that the Jade fish weekly cap also increased to 23,000, so you can now grind it out quite a bit more each week. Friendly reminder, if you learned something new from this video, consider subscribing. Okay, back to the good stuff. Next up, which is honestly one of my favorite parts of the update too, is that through the store trial menu, you can now select this dummy icon. And don't worry, I'm going to speed through these menus, but there's going to be a little tutorial here on basically setting up a dummy where you can test out your build on. This is going to be game changing because people can actually truly test out different combos, different weapons, different mystic skills, and really just get their entire combo down and really make sure that their rotation is as best as possible. On the top left corner, you're going to see the coolest thing ever. It's actually going to track the amount of damage dealt based on the specific skill or ability I'm using, which is insane. You can see rope dart damage, you can see the mystic skill guardian palm. This is going to be game changing. I highly recommend you guys play around with this after you kind of go through some of the new updates and just test a few things out and just have fun with it to try to maximize your overall damage output. Next up, of course, a lot of you guys are probably wondering about this stuff, but there is a new update to recycling. You can now set up a auto recycle feature to essentially automatically recycle gear that fits certain criteria. There is a in-game tutorial, so be sure to read that, but you guys get the idea. Essentially, you can set things up where it's like, oh, I want this type of quality within this level range with these certain type of perks to automatically get recycled, so you don't have to worry about it. You can enable or disable it as easy as you want, and there's also even a auto repair option to just make life a little bit easier. The other thing is, if you are currently in a guild, I highly recommend you jump into that tab again and take a closer look at some of the new activities and rewards. This is associated with one of the new events, but you'll also see a sneak peek of Guild Wars that is slowly coming. You've got this custom event right here, but more importantly, you've got these martial teaching options right here to boost up certain stats and just passives when it comes to Guild Wars. So if you guys are interested in that, be sure to max out those passives to prepare for your upcoming Guild Wars. The other thing I did want to call out too is that there is officially a new boss in the game known as the Nameless General. If you guys are a fan of achievements, this will actually get you the last achievement you need to potentially max out all the achievements, but this is where he's located currently in the open world. He's just at the southern part of Kaifeng. You just walk up, and just like any other boss, you'll have a little cutscene and then be able to start the fight. I will not kind of show you guys the whole fight so you guys can really just experience it yourself. I'll show you the first few seconds and just show you what not to do to make sure that you're prepared for this boss fight and ready to go to get another track number in that lower portion of the screen if you are in legend mode. So as you can tell, it's just a typical fight and whatnot. Just watch out for this move because trust me, it hurts. Okay, that's all you get. On to the next thing, there's a all new Battle Pass update, which again has some pretty cool things. I'll scroll through it a little bit. Just like every other Battle Pass we've had, you've got the Elite option and the Premium option. I've heard that some PlayStation players are having some issues with it, so if you are on PlayStation, you may want to just hold out on purchasing this for a few days until you kind of get confirmation that it's good to go. But even if you don't want to spend money, there is that free tier, which will grant you some coins and some more goodies. Again, just grind out the quests every day, hit the weekly quests. There's also these battle surprise chests if you kind of get that paid edition of the battle pass. And there's just the typical rewards. You will get some more energy pillows, so consider hanging on to some to make sure that eventually when we do get a level increase to 81 or higher, that you do have some energy prepared to really just max out your new gear set. There's also some new options in the Battle Pass shop. If you scroll down a little bit, you're going to see a few boxes. Some of these have been around for a while, some of them are new. Just to show you exactly what you get out of these, I'll just go ahead and purchase one of each, honestly. They don't do a really good job of explaining what you get specifically in each of these boxes, so I'll save you guys the time and I'll just go ahead and purchase each one of them. Again, they're not that expensive, so if you guys are like progressing your character, it may honestly be worth it. I know that these are definitely worth it. I mean, it just saves you some time from gathering. These are great for upgrading your mystic skills. And then you've got this custom martial arts breakthrough chest. If you open that, you can see it's just some currency that you'll likely get just by doing some forts and things like that. So again, just another menu to make sure you guys check out and purchase some of the new items. You've also got this medicine supply crate that just gives you some specific consumables. So let's go ahead and purchase this one, the best, well, the highest tier one, just to make sure I've got something a little bit extra. Next up, there is some updates if you just click into your profile, more specifically a hero title. If you've completed a trial under Abyss without getting damaged at all, you will be able to get this unique skin. This unique title. And honestly, it looks pretty cool. There is a little bit of a glow to it. There's like a nice cool red tint. So again, it's kind of more of an incentive to really grind out those trials and try to defeat these bosses without getting hit. The more bosses you defeat, you'll kind of gain that number as well. And you can even add your birthday now, it seems like. And maybe it's just more of a reason for some friends to send you some skins on your special day. Next up, I wanted to call out the shop menu once more, but to be a little bit more specific, all of the new premium skins that are now out there, a lot of these new skins you can get just through the drawing system. So there is some gamba involved, but there also are some skins that you can purchase. Also, this really cool leopard mount is officially live on the servers. So if you want to purchase that or one of these new weapon skins as well, be sure to check that out. There is some cool stuff, but again, I just wanted to call it out because it is new to version 1.2. So make sure you just jump in and play around with it. There's also a new must buy list feature, which is pretty useful. You can basically select certain weekly items from the shop as a reminder to make sure you purchase these each week. You can even kind of like bulk purchase them all in one go if you wanted to. And it's completely customizable, so you can make sure you've got everything you want ready to go. And again, it's just another unique quality of life feature. And again, I will make an honorable mention to the draw shop updates. You can see some of the new skins in here. A lot of them do look pretty cool, or at least have like a part of the set that are pretty interesting. And under the Essence of Heaven section, you're going to see some new updates. This background is honestly really cool too. I might just save up to grab that one. But be sure to basically check out every menu within all the shops, because there is a handful of new things out there, and it's probably worth just double checking to make sure you guys don't miss anything. I'm actually going to go ahead and test my luck on a quick draw too. And again, this is all about the gamba, right? Chances are it's not going to be anything great. I'm going to actually hit purple, which is pretty good for just one random draw. So let's see what we got. And yeah, of course, there you go. And that really covers it. The last thing I will mention is that there is a new portion of the main story quest line through Kai Feng. And honestly, it's insane. I will not give you any spoilers. I'm just showing you the battlefield for one of the difficult fights you're going to be coming across very soon if you haven't already. And again, it's very cool, so be sure to check that out if you haven't already. Thanks again for watching. If you guys enjoyed this update, consider hitting that like button and also subscribing to stay tuned for some more Where Winds Meet content coming soon. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.